Everybody's favorite Bulgarian split squat. Now, when we're doing this, there's two ways we can do it. There's a quad emphasis and a glute emphasis, and it depends on where we put our feet. So with our quad emphasis, we want to put our feet a little bit closer to the bench. So as I go down here, I'm getting that knee as far forward as I can, and I'm leaning slightly over top of that knee to make sure that that quad is really over exaggerated and really emphasized. If you can get your knee farther in front of your toe here, that's even better. So like if you can get even more so here, like even with that heel still touching the ground, do it, and then make sure when you're driving up, you're not letting your knee come back. That's another big emphasis point is I'm trying to not sit back here and then come up like that. I'm trying to keep that knee forward as far as I can the entire time, especially on the way up to make sure quad is doing most of the work. If I want to go glute base, it's the exact opposite. So from here, put my foot a little farther forward. So I'm a little farther away from the bench, and as I go down, you'll see I'll be sitting back a little bit more here. Knee stays behind the toe, and I'm driving more through the heel of the front foot than anything else. So as I'm going down, I'm not thinking about shifting weight forward and making sure quad's doing the work. I'm sitting back a little more, trying to make sure the glute is doing all the work there. If this is more for strength, so we're not worried about necessarily loading up this or not putting a certain quad or backside emphasis on it. If it's just simply, hey, get as heavy as you can, then go somewhere in the middle and make sure that back knee really gets to the ground, hip gets below the knee joint, touching the ground on the backside, and then driving right back up to make sure that we're getting as much activation. I mean, activation is kind of a loose word, but as much help from each side of the leg as possible. Not really worried about, hey, can I target one area, but how much weight can I do for that specific movement with the dumbbells.